Hi everyone, Mike from the Excel Trainer here. Last week, during one of my Power Query training sessions, a couple of questions were asked around the refresh settings. Specifically, how to exclude a query from being refreshed when refresh all is clicked, how to stop column widths adjusting on refresh, and how to stop formatting being lost on refresh. In this video, I'm going to answer those questions. Here I have three tables, all of which have been generated via data. The first question was around excluding a query from refresh all. Let's just suppose the exchange rates table and the income tax rates table need to be updated once a week, but the employees table only needs updating once a month. I don't want to do a refresh on each table, that's time consuming. I do refresh all, but of course that will refresh all three tables. Does it really matter that the employees table gets refreshed too? Probably not, although if the data was being pulled from, say, an employees database, that would require additional processing power, and often connecting to an external database can result in a longer refresh time. So the question was, can I exclude a query from the refresh all? And the answer is yes. I click into the employees table, I go up to the query tab on the ribbon and go to properties. And then I untick the box that says refresh this connection on refresh all and click OK. And now when I click on data refresh all, only the queries that have that box ticked are refreshed. Of course, that means the employees query has to be refreshed manually. So at any time I can go to query refresh, or I can right click anywhere in that table and click refresh. The second question related to fixing column widths in the table. So for this income tax table, I'm going to manually alter the column widths. And then I'm going to click anywhere in that table and refresh the query. Right click, refresh. And you'll notice that the column widths reset themselves. So the question that was asked was, is it possible to not have the column widths changing when the query is refreshed? So let's set the column widths back to how I want them, and then go up to the table design menu this time and go to properties. And there's an option that says adjust column widths. And that by default is ticked. So if I untick it, it only affects this table and click OK, and then refresh the query. And it leaves the column widths as they were. The final question related to formatting. What I'm going to do here is format the table rows in this currency rates table where we have GBP in the currency. I'm going to make them bold and yellow background. So there's just two of them. And I want it to keep that formatting. Now when I refresh this query, I lose the formatting, and the reason for that is if I go to the table design ribbon again and go to properties, there's a setting, preserve cell formatting. Now that should be on by default, but it turns out somebody had unticked that box. So I'm going to retick it, click OK. I'm then going to manually have to reapply the formatting, and then refresh this table. And now it retains the formatting. Did you find this video useful? If you did, please give it a like. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you'd like to keep up to date with what I'm up to, why not sign up to my weekly newsletter, which you can do at theexceltrainer.co.uk. But until the next time, have an excellent day.